What is up, guys? Today is going to be my first video announcing the Crypto.com private newsletter. I'm going to be summarizing what is going on in this newsletter. Now, the Crypto.com private newsletter is available to cardholders such as the Icy White, Rose Gold, and the Obsidian Black. It's an exclusive newsletter that you receive every month, basically what's going on with Crypto.com and what's going on in the industry in general. I'm going to do a summary, and these are some really bullish articles that I've been reading here. The markets are absolutely in the tank right now. But Crypto.com just unveiled that they are going to be the official sponsor of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Now, the World Cup is the biggest sporting event in the entire world. Just a few years ago, Crypto.com was unknown to most of the world, and now they are the official sponsor of the biggest sporting event in the entire world. And I think that this is a great sign, especially after they increased the rewards on their Visa cards. Now, if you haven't checked out my video, I ranked them from worst to best, saying which Visa cards are worth it and which ones are not. But I'm a huge fan of this play. I love soccer, and so does the entire world, and I'm going to be looking forward to this partnership. Crypto.com also announced its partnership with the Blockchain Association of Singapore, announcing that they are going to be doing this partnership alongside of companies such as Visa and PwC. This organization helps promote education towards digital currencies and blockchain technologies, and this is actually some really good content here. If you're interested in anything such as NFTs, cryptocurrencies, blockchain technologies, there's a massive amount of content on this page. Of course, link is going to be in the description below. Singapore is one of the most crypto friendly countries with very minimal government regulation and very reasonable taxes. So overall, I really like this partnership here. Crypto.com has also been announcing that it's going to be rolling out the exchange for consumers in the US. Now, this was originally for institutions in the US alone, and other consumers around the world, such as in Canada, already got to enjoy the exchange benefits, and now the consumers in the US will also be able to as well. This is a massive sign of growth, because before, the US customers will only be able to use the app to swap their tokens out, which of course you paid about a 2% spread on swapping those tokens, whereas the Crypto.com exchange actually brings that fee down to just 0.4%, and it goes even lower depending on how much volume you're trading with every single month and how much money you have staked on the exchange. Overall, I think this is a massive growth opportunity for Crypto.com's platform in the United States. Australia just announced that it has launched their first stablecoin. It has a mint supply of 30 million, and they built it on the Ethereum virtual machine. This is massive. Now, this is going to be a alternative towards Australian cash, and it's going to be for institutions as well as consumers. This is going to be so big for cryptocurrencies. The fact that major countries have now adopted digital currencies. Now you have massive economies such as Australia adopting their own stablecoin. And overall, I think that this is going to be a massive leap towards this industry. Speaking of big economies, the President of the United States just signed an executive order on cryptocurrencies that basically protect consumers as well as the United States. Things like money laundering, terrorism financing are going to be looked at closely by the US. Now, this executive order did not really spawn too many concerns for me. This basically just looks like minimal regulations. The United States is also going to be looking at developing their own digital currency stablecoin, and so I really believe that this is going to be the future of all countries, and that every country will have their own stablecoin. The Econ Committee in the European Union just announced that it's not going to be banning Bitcoin and other proof of work cryptocurrencies. The main reason that they were looking at doing so was because of the massive carbon footprint that Bitcoin holds relative to other cryptocurrencies. The output of Bitcoin is approximately 37 megatons of CO2, which, to put into perspective, is about the same output of CO2 emissions that New Zealand has as a country. As countries get more aggressive in their climate targets in reducing their CO2 output, there's going to be room for proof of stake and proof of authority tokens to thrive. And so I think as of right now, proof of work is going to stay consistent, but over time, as countries' regulations increase, I think there's going to be a rise in other cryptocurrencies. As an example, the US has a climate policy that they want to reduce their carbon emissions by 50% from their 2005 levels by 2030. Now that is a very aggressive target, and it's going to be watching crypto's energy use and environmental impact. And I really think that cryptocurrencies such as Kronos are going to thrive in the new age of digital currencies. So that's going to be the end of the newsletter. There are some big bullish signs that we went over. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do this every single month. I was a little bit late on this one because I wasn't sure if I was going to be posting this series or not. But let me know what you thought in the comments below. And as always, have a good day.